Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Cooper and Brooke's live stream. What are we at? Number three now? I think we're at number three, number four.
Something like that.
It's going quick. And thank you for joining us today. I'd like to touch on, before we start off on this live stream, something that happened yesterday. We released a video of a condominium here in Nanjangjian and had a little backlash on it. What it was is the condo building was a two-bedroom, both of them, and they had their pool right there outside the building, and down the end of the beach access road is a separate development owned by a private owner. Nothing to do with the condo building, and this separate owner decided that they were going to build a swimming pool on the beach. And he built the pool 2 years ago, and he made it a communal pool for those in the condo as well. And the owners of the condo had nothing to do with building this pool. And this was a separate developer, the owner, that he wanted to build this pool and make it communal. So both can share it because they both shared the same road. So what happened there was it was reported on the news a couple of days ago. Some people picked up on it on the channel. I knew nothing about it when I made the video. And I was debating taking the video off the channel. And the reason I didn't take it off the channel is because I learned and I did my due diligence, my research. It had nothing to do with the condo owners. And this was a separate developer that built this swimming pool. So if the pool comes down, it's not going to affect the condo building at all because they got their own pool. And this was done by the separate developer. So I really wanted to touch on that just to straighten the record out. Because if it was anything untowards that would have been done in the area to hurt the Thai people, believe me, I would have taken it down. And I researched it, and it had nothing to do with the condo owners. It was done by a separate developer for the units that were at the front by the beach. And he made it a shared area. So that's why I didn't take it down. But I have said that moving forward, anything like this happens, I need to know about it in advance. I spoke to the agent about it. She knew nothing about it. It was the owner, and they'd had a meeting about it. And the owner decided, that, hey, this is a separate project, nothing to do with us. They just made it a communal pool. So that is out of the way. And the other thing to mention is we are now at 3,000 subscribers. I woke up this morning, we gained 25 subscribers since when I went to bed. Absolutely great. So thank you all.
Well done, Junior.
Thank you, Dad. So
sounds like that private guy has the issue.
Yeah,
Nothing
he hasn't made a
statement
in the press about it. They've contacted him. He's declined to make a statement right now. We don't know if he had planning permission to build that pool.
It's between him and the planning department.
It's an issue for him and the Thai people, and obviously the council. They're going to investigate it thoroughly and find out, whether he had permission to build this pool.
Might have been a Thai that.
And if he didn't, it may have been. Yeah. I don't know. They didn't say in the news whether it was a Thai or not. They just said it was a developer, and I really hope for his sake that he did have
permission or planning. Yeah.
If not, it's going to cost him a lot of money to take it all down and restore the beach back to the way it was.
True.
Yeah. So thank you to all of you that have hit that subscribe button. You're taking us over another threshold, 3,000 subscribers. And we are truly thankful. We're blessed that we got so many great people on here, and we're building this community. This community is getting stronger every day. We're now up to 40 people that have joined the community, come out here and join Cooper's Thai Adventures and come along for the ride and absolutely enjoying themselves.
We're meeting new people every week.
Every week we're meeting new people, and it's fantastic. And to those that have joined us in the last week and come out to Pattaya Jomtien, thank you very much. And it's great meeting you all in person. Just met another subscriber, moved in here yesterday, Volker, and his wife. So a shout out to you. They moved into the condominium complex here. They got the last room that's available, so it's great to have them with us as well. So let's go on and start the show and see who we got on board with us.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Laughing out loud. I'm a day early, haha, but don't worry, I will be on time next Wednesday.
Well done, Montana.
Tommy J, congrats on 3,000 subscribers. Well deserved.
And thank you, Tommy.
Agreed.
It is fantastic that we got so many people on here now, and we're loving it.
James Collins, hello, Cooper. How's life in paradise? Hey, Brooke, how's the napping going? Napping's going fantastic. Every day.
He does like his power naps every day. And life is going great out here. We're loving every bit of it. It's fantastic.
Just so I'm clear on this napping issue,
Yeah,
I'm quite young. But when you get up at, 2 or 3 in the morning and you check the markets for an hour, so, I miss a bit of sleep, so I make it up later in the day.
Now, I'm curious, does, while you're having your nap and you wake up, does Jackie change your diaper,
You naughty boy. No, there's no diapers to change. Not yet, Cooper.
And Tom P.E. says, hello, Cooper and Brooke, and congratulations on 3,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, Tommy. I really appreciated that.
Mr. Anton Lucas. Sounds new. Cooper, I'm here.
I've seen him before, and Thank you for joining us, Mr. Anton. It is highly appreciated, brother.
Tommy P. Hello to Darlene also.
Yeah, she's in the bedroom doing the moderating in the background there.
Les Jennings, congratulations.
And thank you, Les. Really, really appreciated.
Tom York, congratulations on 3K. Well deserved.
Thank you, Tom. That's a new one. Much appreciated.
Plain Dave, there's a familiar one. Hello, Cooper and Brooke. Shout out to Brooke for your financial videos, which are very helpful. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you both, and Darlene too, for a great channel. Yes, she does a fantastic job editing, Darlene.
Oh, she's brilliant. She can do all the thumbnails. She does all the banners and everything else. I can't get my head around it. I really can't. I've tried. I can't get my head around it. Call me old-fashioned, whatever. I'm just the voice and the face in front of the camera. She does everything behind the scenes, and she's absolutely fantastic at it. So big shout out to my wife. She's in the bedroom doing the moderating. Thank you, honey. You're doing a fantastic job.
Luis Cabo. Hola, Tommy J.
And hola back to you.
Ed. Obviously, Thailand is paying you a commission. I wish they were.
I wish they were.
Where do I sign up, Ed?
No, we're not getting any commission from Thailand. And all our time is free on the channel. So I always say in every video, if you want to reach out to us in private, we respect your privacy. We don't put your details out on any of our videos. And you can email us at coopersthaiadventure@gmail.com and ask us any questions. If you include a phone number, if you're in Canada or the US, we can call you. Also, if you're not in Canada or the US, please include like a WhatsApp number. I can add you on there, and I can give you a consultation and help you out and give you the advice that you're looking for. Again, free of charge. We do not charge on this channel to help our subscribers. We respect our subscribers. We appreciate everyone that's out there that is interested in Thailand and join the community. And we give back our time for free. We don't charge for anything on our channel.
Gotta love Thailand. Hello, Tommy J. Told me about you. Just subscribed. Well, thank you.
And thank you, Tommy, for the shout out for the channel. Gotta love Thailand. And thank you for subscribing. It is really, really appreciated.
Hello, Luis Cabo from Gotta Love Thailand. Darlene G. Finally being conceited. I'm recording it.
That was my wife for you.
Figured something out. Bobby 57. Good morning, all, and congrats, Cooper. You're looking good. 9 more days.
Yeah, 9 more days. He's not far out. He's in the Philippines with his wife. He's been there for 5 years. He's really looking forward to coming out to Thailand. And I understand why. It's a food thing for him. And the infrastructure, there's only so much Western food you can get in the Philippines. As you know, we both lived there. And it's either McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC. There really isn't a lot of choice.
Jollibee.
That's not sort of Western food. That's Filipino food.
I know,
But there's really not a lot of choice for food like there is here. You got so many different international restaurants here, home cooked meals at the bars, that are bars / sports bars, restaurants. They got it all here. You got American, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Dutch. I've seen Canadian restaurants. I've seen British restaurants. I've seen American restaurants. They just got so much to offer in Thailand, and I think that's why we're sort of attracting a lot of retirees.
I spent a year in Philippines, and it was all new. First time basically out of Canada for that length of time. And, I thought, oh, geez, well, okay, this is what life's all about in Philippines, say. But boy, once you get to Thailand, I tell you, within the first week, oh man, this is way, way more what I was looking for in a Western style lifestyle. And not only the food, but the infrastructure is way better. There's stop signs, traffic lights, so the traffic does move, you know what I mean, compared to the Philippines.
And the signs are written in Thai and English, which is a benefit to most of them, Westerners, because we can understand what the heck they're saying. So it is plus coming out here.
Jay Nelson, quality team, great information. Tell Brooke he's awesome. Thanks, guys. Well, don't tell me, tell Dad.
Yeah, okay, son.
Louis Cabo, hola, Dave. GLT. Ed, only 4 likes. Come on, slackers, said and jest. Okay, hit the like button, guys. It helps out
if you're
the
watching,
channel.
hit the like button right now. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it is greatly appreciated. What it does is it boosts the YouTube algorithm. The more likes we get, the more they share it with other people that they think may similarly like it.
Mr. Anton Lucas, do you know how items like cars, motorcycles, furniture, tools, etc., shipped via shipping container, say from LA, are taxed? Heard the tax might be substantial, and if so, are there ways around it?
That's a good one. I did have a buddy of mine, Ian, and he shipped a container from England to Udon Thani, which is up in the northeast part of Thailand. And from what I remember him telling me how he did it with an international freight company. And he didn't have to pay any tax on items that were considered secondhand. And what that meant by secondhand was anything that was over a year old. Now, this was quite a long time ago when he did this. I haven't been able to touch base
that
with
was
him
quite a while.
For a while now, but he did it about 10 years ago. And at that time, those were the rules. I don't know if the rules are changed, but it's something I can look into, Mr. Anton, and let you know. I'll speak to my agent. She's quite useful in research, and she can pretty much find out everything. That
I remember we looked into getting a container. I did a little bit of research on that, and number one, it was hard to find anybody doing it. And secondly,
you mean from the Philippines?
From the Philippines, this is. I'm sorry, from the Philippines. But you probably have a much better case in the States of shipping. But the Philippines was tough, and their fees were exorbitant for shipping. So I thought, oh, you know what? It's better to buy your stuff here. Yeah. And used vehicles, I think there'd probably be an import tax on that.
Yeah.
That would something to look at.
And Tom PE says your eyes are looking good with no sunglasses. And thanks, Tom. I just got the little bruising left. The surgery's all pretty much healed. Just got the bruising. It's not painful. It's not sensitive. I can touch it all day long. Just got the bruising from the black eyes that's healing, and it's getting there, getting quick. I'm a really fast healer, so I'm really grateful in that respect.
Gotta love Thailand. How long have you guys lived here?
We got here in March 28th of this year. So we moved here on March 28th. And I originally lived in Thailand for 6 years in Udon Thani a few years ago. And so I've got quite a lot of experience with Thailand.
A little over 6 months for me, first time.
Yeah.
Plain Dave, just a great group of people running this channel that I can't wait to meet. July 24th, maybe sooner.
And we would love to meet you,
Dave.
Yeah, we meet all of our subscribers in person. They want to meet us. They can reach out to us when they get here via our email that you see down there, cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com. They reach out to us, give us their Thai details, their Thai phone number. and we call up and we meet up with them. It's always great to meet up with y'all in person.
Suzanne Daniluk. Brooke, did you have turkey dinner for Canadian Thanksgiving? No. And I'll tell you, I actually forgot about Thanksgiving over there. You get so wrapped up here, and it's, you
lose track of time here.
You lose track of time, and you're having fun every day. But I did call my daughter, and sure enough, they were talking about Thanksgiving dinner, and so I asked her to send me some over. So we'll see if that happens. And a shout out to Katie and Jason. Hopefully they're watching this now. So I said I'd give them a shout out.
There you go.
James Collins, I am jealous about the napping. Everyone keeps waking me up. Shut the door, turn the lights out. The Music Sanctuary. Good evening, Brooke and Coop. Congrats on the 3K milestone, gentlemen.
And thank you very much, the Music Sanctuary. Even though we don't know your name, I couldn't tell you if you're a man or a woman. Music Sanctuary could be either sex. But thank you for the compliment. Really appreciate it.
Jay Nelson, buying quality dividend stocks for my income stream. I listen and learn from you two gentlemen. That's good. Yep. And I think there's going to be a good, I think there's still a bit of a downtrend coming in the markets, Jay. So stay tuned. You might want to pick up. The thing that happens when there's a big, drop, let's say, not call it a crash, but a drop, the good goes down along with the bad. So that's the time you maybe want to pick up a little more of the good stuff.
I think that's going to happen too.
Tommy J. Brooke did an outstanding video on the Wise card. Well, thank you, Tommy.
And he did. It was a great video, got over 2,000 views. So a lot of people were interested in that particular subject.
Ed, got to launch an aircraft. Keep up the good work, ladies and gents.
And have fun when launching your aircraft.
Steve Sun. Hi, good morning. Bangkok Bank?
Question mark.
Question mark. That's what we use.
Yeah, that's what what they set up with the retirees that come out here. And you open a bank account, you do it through an agent. The one that they use most is Bangkok Bank. And I find it a fantastic bank. I absolutely love it. The great customer service in there, in and out very, very quickly. And they answered all my questions. I was able to open a US dollar account with them here in Thailand, which is great. So all the money that I earn from YouTube, which they tax me 30%, by the way, on all the money I earn, it goes in there, and I'm able to show the Thai government, that I'm paying tax on my YouTube channel of 30%, and they don't double tax me here, which is great.
And there's lots of ATMs everywhere for Bangkok Bank. They are one of the biggest, and I've had that account for like 6 months, like you. Never had trouble with it. Rarely do I find a machine out of, bought or not working, let's say. So that's good. Yep, I'm impressed with it. Bobby 57. Brooke, my wife is working and waiting on some Coffee Mate, but right now it's out of stock. Not easy to find.
Always out of stock.
Thanks for looking, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby, wife. Her name, she reached out to Darlene and says, is there anything that you want us to bring out from the Philippines? And I said, yes, please, my diabetic Coffee Mate.
Yes.
Struggling to find it here in Thailand. They do Coffee Mate, the sugar-free one, but they don't have the flavored
vanilla
ones,
flavor,
the French vanilla or the hazelnut flavor that I like. And they're pretty close to an S&R over there, which is, like a big cash and carry, like Costco is in the States. And Macro is here in Thailand, and they ordered some for me, but there you go, it's out of stock. That's what you hear a lot in the Philippines.
Yeah, he came over from the Philippines. He brought me one to try, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah,
so now I'm out.
Yeah,
we're both out.
We're both out. I'll probably order it online, Amazon, and get it that way.
Hope Pichinen. Hi, looking to get there soon from Arizona for good. So long time.
Yeah, and thank you from Arizona. My mom's in Arizona. Lives just outside Phoenix, a place called Goodyear. So she's living right there and enjoying her retirement too.
Mr. Anton Lucas, know anyone with a sailboat out there?
They do have sailboats here. They had a big boat show yesterday in Jomtien, which we weren't able to get to. We were out filming videos for the channel. But I don't know anybody personally. I own a jet ski. James, a good friend of mine, he owns a jet ski. And we park it up at the marina. There's loads of sailboats there, but I don't know anybody personally that owns one now.
SC, hello.
And hello, SC, and welcome to our live stream.
Tommy J, is it difficult to open a second bank account in Thailand?
No. Once you're on a retirement visa and you already got a bank account, you're already in the system. You could open a second bank with, say, Krungsea or any of the other leading banks out here. It's not too hard once you're already in the system and you've got that retirement visa. Bangkok Bank will let you open one on a tourist visa. Others will not. But once you're in the system, you're a resident here, you have a retirement visa, you got all your proof of address, you get your resident, your TM30, you've got your contract for your condominium and things like that, your driver's license. It makes it much easier opening a second bank account if you wanted to do that.
That might be a good idea, actually. Keep a redundant,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I might even look into that. Bobby 57, Cooper, you're looking great, and also Brooke, enjoy your Sunday show. Okay.
And thank you, Bobby.
Thank you. The Music Sanctuary. The name is Tim. Brooke, you did miss much for Thanksgiving. Safeway had a turkey recall here on Friday,
wow.
And those available were close to $100.
$100 for a turkey.
That's inflation for you.
Oh my God, $100 for a turkey.
I think those turkeys had 6 legs, maybe.
Yeah, they must have been genetically modified to be that sort of price. Wow. And nice to know your name is Tim, so we know you're a man at least. And thank you for that comment.
Darlene G. Cooper ate Herland already. Got you some. That's why there's nothing left for Brooke.
Oh, Turley, they already got some for me. There you go. And thank you, Herlin and Bobby, for that. Much appreciated. I guess they're going to try and get some extra ones for you.
Yeah. Ate Herlin. That's a Filipino.
Yeah. And by the way, Brooks got his new Cooper's Thai Adventure t-shirt. There you go. He asked for it in bright orange. And look at that. Hello, tubers. And he's got it in the orange color. He likes his bright colors. He's got a bright green one, a bright orange one, and now a bright blue one that you just got delivered today.
Can't miss me in the pool.
No. They'll spot you anywhere from 1,000 miles away. They will. Loving it.
SC, thank you.
And you're very welcome, SC. So let's get the questions coming in. Anybody got any questions for Brooke, either myself or Brooke? Either in relation to finances, relation to condominiums, relation to visas. We answer it all here at the live stream.
Tom York, question for Brooke. Do you hold Bitcoin through something like Coinbase or only mining stocks like Riot? And when BlackRock gets the okay for ETF, do you think that is a better way to hold Bitcoin? Okay, so
that's an
I do hold a bit through Coinbase. Most of my portfolio is in the mining stocks, which I consider a proxy for Bitcoin. Riot is a very good stock, debt-free, so I hold quite a bit of it. And yes, when BlackRock gets the okay, which it looks more and more likely they'll all get approved at the same time, it will be a good way for a lot of people that say aren't familiar, but they think there's something there. I better get involved somehow. So they will, because it's regulated by the SEC, and they're looking into everything. So that's good. So they're legit. And BlackRock's the biggest, money manager on the planet. So yeah, it'll be a good way to for a lot of people. Now, there's nothing like holding your own Bitcoin yourself. So
now I'm very interested in learning more about Bitcoin. So I have a question to go on to that. Can you buy Bitcoin direct from BlackRock?
I would no. You'll have to buy it
even after the ETF.
Yes.
Or
yes.
How are they going to be set?
They're not set up as a platform to sell Bitcoin.
Right. They're not like Coinbase.
No, they're not like Coinbase. That's kind of a separate list of requirements you have to go through to get set up and approved. And some of the platforms have actually left the States and Canada because they either didn't want to or weren't able to meet the requirements. whereas Coinbase is still there.
Mhm.
And the interesting thing about I think there's 9 ETFs in application process now. They're all basically using Coinbase as their holding company for the Bitcoin.
All right.
So BlackRock will oversee everything. That's you'll buy the share of the ETF to hold your coin, so to speak. Well, in reality, BlackRock puts the money through Coinbase, and Coinbase will actually hold the physical coins. But
Okay.
they're monitored by the SEC. They're monitored by BlackRock, and they'll be checking every day.
So they met all the regulations.
Yep.
Okay, great. There you go.
Supposedly, well, okay. When they get approved, yes, they met all the regulations. So until then, we're biding our time.
I was referring to Coinbase met the regulations to be able to trade in the States.
Oh, yeah, they are currently. Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
Hope, picking in. Any tips on how Social Security retirement transfer over? Is it easy process? Transfer over here?
Yes, it is. I was asked about that with Bangkok Bank. They have all the forms that you need to do that. And they work with the United States on that. So you can get your Social Security retirement over here. They are very up to date.
And sent directly to your bank.
You can get it sent directly to your Bangkok bank. Yep.
The only thing with that, Hope, I would say, maybe touch base with your bank, because the funds will, I guess it'll go directly from security, bypass her bank, and go right into it here as to what the exchange rate would be on the bot. Whether it'd be cheaper to go through a facility like Wise. But anyways, do some research.
It can be done. The bank said they can do it here, no problem. That's what they told me.
Good.
But I don't get it yet. I'm only 54 years old, so I have to wait another 8 years before I get mine.
Mr. Anton Lucas, ever heard about a 1-year visa for practicing Muay Thai?
Yes, there is. It's called the education visa, the ED visa. And you can get it to study Muay Thai. You can get it to study English, culinary, massage. Even if you want to do scuba diving, you can get an education visa for that here too. In Thailand, it's relatively easy to get. The agents here can help you with that, no problem.
Darlene, hello, beautiful people. Please hit the thumbs up button, guys.
And that's my wife. Please asking all of you out there in Tuberland, hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying the show. Really appreciate it.
Darlene again, Mr. Anton Lucas, there's Muay Thai schools accredited by immigration.
And that is absolutely true. They are accredited, and they can endorse you for the education visa.
Plain Dave, do either of you foresee any issue with the minimum bank account amount requirement at the 1-year renewal, or just go through agent again? Thanks.
You can do either or. You can go through an agent for the renewal, and they can take care of it for you, or you can do it yourself. And we answer a lot of those questions a lot more in depth, the things that we can't say on YouTube, on our Facebook group. And if you're interested in joining the Facebook group, it's very easy. Hit the thumbs up button, followed by the subscribe button. It notifies us on the YouTube analytics you're a subscriber. Then apply to join the Facebook group. Real easy. We set it up for subscribers only. Why did we do that? Not to get additional subscribers to the channel. We set it up that way to keep the bots out and keep people from getting harassed on the Facebook group, as we have over 400 people on there. And so far, fingers crossed, everything's gone well. We've managed to keep all the bots out, and people feel safe in there. Nobody's harassing anybody, and everybody's getting along, which is excellent.
What I'll be doing, Dave, is going through my agent again, and it is less for the renewal than it is for the initial one.
Yeah, the initial one I paid $35,000 for mine.
Ditto.
You paid $35,000 for yours, but when you renew it, it's only $17,000. So therefore, it's half price. Works out about $450 US,
or a little less if you're just doing a single entry. I believe.
Yeah, but you can do it yourself as well. A little bit more complicated doing it yourself. But some people have done it. Some people have done it. So it's up to you. And if you want to go through an agent, I'll be doing it through an agent. I don't understand Thai. And I hear people that are trying to do it by themselves. They go in, they get kicked back because they didn't have all their I's dotted and T's crossed, and they didn't have all the relevant paperwork that they need.
And it's not in English.
It's it's difficult.
It's in Thai.
But some people that are married to Thai women,
Yeah.
they can do it, and they're able to get it done, which is absolutely great.
SC, can you show us condo rental sale around Marina? Is it affordable? That'd be a good topic.
Yeah, I don't know many units over by the marina. Are you referring to the marina in Pattaya or the marina in Jomtien? There's two separate marinas. It'd really help if you let me know which one you're talking about.
He's probably a boater and looking to get somewhere near the boat. Tommy J, do y'all tip or give the condo staff gifts? I definitely plan on doing so when I can get there. You know, I'm thinking, I know in the Philippines, they used to do it once a year, basically at Christmas
time.
And that's what I'm thinking. And I like that idea. You know, it's not done in the West, but
yeah, we used to do it in the Philippines.
Yeah, and I was thinking I'd do the same thing here.
I'm thinking
once a year, they get a nice gift for them, and boy, you'll be remembered. I'm imagining.
Yeah, I was thinking like getting a Christmas basket for the staff here.
Sure.
You know, get them because they're fabulous. The cleaners, the gardeners, they're doing a fantastic job keeping this place looking beautiful.
Claude AC, I'm moving to Jomtien at the end of November. Being a Kawasaki Contours 14 rider, I like big motorcycles. But with a scooter, do you think a 350cc is impractical over a 160 from a practical standpoint?
Okay. Well, my opinion is going to differ from yours. You like the little scooters because you like the step through that you don't have to put your leg over to get on the seat. Me, I like the bigger scooters. I've got a 300 X Max, and I'm loving the X Max. And I can remember going back to my youth. I'd met Evel Knievel in Las Vegas, and I was 12 years old, and I had a little Honda CR80 that my dad bought me, off-road dirt bike, and I love going around the tracks and stuff. And I remember asking him, I said, you know, if you had an accident, you know, and you went into the back of a vehicle, you know, what would be the safest speed, you know, that you think? And he said to me something that I never forget. He said, the faster you are, the more control you have. He says, I would rather hit a car at 50 miles an hour than hit a car at 10 miles an hour. And I said, why? I didn't get it. He said, at 10 miles an hour, you're going to go through the back of the windscreen. He said, at 50 miles an hour, you're going to go over the car and you can put yourself into a ball and roll out of it and virtually, you know, come away pretty unscathed and survive it. He said, at 10 miles an hour, he says, you're more likely to die than you are at 50 miles an hour. And I was surprised about that. And he says also power will get you out of an accident more times than not. You know, if somebody's coming towards you and you only got a little 125, you turn that accelerator, you got no power to get out of the accident. Whereas if you got a 300, you know, you could sort of zip away and avoid it. So I've always believed in that vice, and I go for the bigger bikes.
I like the 160, and the reason is, Claude, I'm able to navigate in Thailand to the front of the line when, you know, when there's a backup at a stoplight, where with the bigger bikes, and I've been behind Coop having to wait and then, you know, I get through and he's still waiting. So that was one little thing. The step through idea is a good idea. That's where I put my groceries when we go to macro, and works out good, easier on, easier off. Cooper does have a good point though. His bike is way more comfortable for long rides. So if you're doing any length of riding, your bigger bike is better, you know. Anyways, yeah.
It's all the preference, really, as to what you want. And that's just it, simple. And Hope Picone says, thank you, and you're very welcome.
Jersey 277 House. Hi from New Jersey. Plan to move to Jomtien area in around June of 24 next year. Any good international school that you will suggest for my 10-year-old? Good.
Yeah, there are I think there's about half a dozen international schools here, Jersey. And we do have a subscriber here. He's living on Jomtien Beach Road. He's out here with his daughter. And we have another subscriber coming next month. He's coming out with his teenage daughter. And there are plenty of international schools here. and they vary per school as per what the rate is for sending your child there. And it also depends on what grade they're in. The high school is a little bit more expensive than the junior high or the elementary school. So it's always best to shop around, but there's plenty here. That's about all I can tell you on that. I'm still going to be looking into it probably around after Songkran, which is April next year, because we're looking at bringing Darlene's 2 kids out here. And after Songkran, which is Thai New Year, in April, they have the open day, open house at the school, so the parents can go in and look and ask questions, and it's a lot easier during that time of year to do that. And I'll be able to make an interview and put it on the channel of some of the different schools here, which I'd like to do. But right now, during term time, you can still go there and speak to them, but you're not going to be able to do the filming while the kids are there, as it's not allowed. So I have to respect that.
Claude AC, I meant to say from a parking standpoint, you won't have any problem parking a big bike or small bike here.
No, even in the malls, what they have here is they have different sections depending on how big an engine your bike is. So if your engine is below 250, you park in one area. If it's 300 to 500 cc, you park in another area. And if it's over 500 cc, you park in yet another area. So that way there's plenty of room to get the big bikes in for the parking.
Oh, picking on
wash hands. Okay. Whatever that means, brother.
Ate Lin. Hello. Good morning, everyone.
And good morning. That is Ate Lin. And welcome to the channel. Much appreciated.
The Music Sanctuary. I've joined your Facebook group under my real name the other day.
And thank you. Really appreciated.
Jersey 277 House. Can you please have 1 or 2 sessions on international school process, quality, cost, etc. for a family like us?
And we will. We're working on that with some schools. It's just a question of getting in there when the kids are not there, so we can film it and show it to you all, as it's frowned upon having the children in the videos for obvious reasons.
Mr. Anton Lucas, Claude, I have a 2012 Concourse, full titanium exhaust, catalytic delete, ECU flash. Meet you there.
Hey, there you go.
SC, for annual visa renewals, it's safe to give passport to agent. When I get very old, will be difficult to renew visa every year.
Yes, it is safe to give your passports to the agents. We all have to do it. Doesn't matter what country you're from. And I trust the agents here that I've dealt with on our Facebook group. If you haven't joined SC, we recommend 3 different agents that we found here to be extremely reputable, extremely professional, and very good at their job, and at a reasonable cost that they charge their clients. We don't go to the ripoff ones that charge way too much. We like to stay with the ones that charge a reasonable fee, and they're very good at their job. So come on and join the Facebook group, and we'll tell you the names of the agents on there.
Tom York, I think what Plain Dave meant is if you do it yourself as renewal, it may be an issue since your initial O visa doesn't really have the 800K bot sitting in the Thai bank. That is my question too.
And again, Tom, I cannot answer that on the live stream. There's just some things we can talk about and some things that we can't. And we don't want to get in trouble with the Thai authorities. So we keep that in the private group where we can talk about it on the Facebook group because it's private. It's not public. And we don't get in trouble for telling you like it is on there as to how the agents do their things. We're not going to put that out on the channel. That's in the Facebook group. And it's free of cost to join. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, come join it. And you'll find all the answers to your questions and many more on there. And we also do have a live chat section in there where you can just chat away with people in the group on the messenger side of things. And a lot of people have a great time. 400 and what we got, 430 plus
over
on there. And they're all answering each other's questions. We got people that are already here answering the questions, people that have been here answering the questions, and a lot of people asking the questions.
Yeah.
So
lot of topics covered there. That,
just about every topic you can think of is covered there that we can't cover here on YouTube.
Tommy J, how was the Kowloon outing? Looks like you had a great turnout. Great turnout and great fun.
We did. We have 12 people come with us to Kowloon. And what it was is I get people that buy us coffees, send us super thanks. And that money's just been piling up and just sitting in, a money jar. And I decided I wanted to give back to the community. I said to Darlene, so we got a group of us. There was 14 of us subscribers. I got them all down to the pier. And I said, guess what, guys? This one's on me. It's my way of thanking you for being subscribers and joining Cooper's Thai Adventures. And I hired a speedboat and paid for it. They didn't pay a penny. And we went out to Kowloon and we had a blast. And that was my way of giving back to the community and saying thanks from all you people that have been buying us coffees and sending us super thanks. I used that money and I put it back into the community because I really love and support this channel and I want to help out as many people as possible.
What a stand-up guy you are. I think I want to hang around you more.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, it was a great time out there. And it was great to see the subscribers. Everybody had a ball. And I would definitely go back to that beach again.
Oh,
now that I found there's an Amazon coffee with AC. So I visited it a couple times during the day. Chris E, hey Coop, is there other condo complexes on the same soy as Dusit that are comparable to Dusit?
Yes, there are. You have Dusit Grand Park 1, which is directly across the street. It's a sister to where we're staying at Dusit Grand Park 2. There are other condominium complexes on our soy. And I'm working with the agent to get access in there and start filming them. So stay tuned for that, Chris. Hopefully in the next week, we'll be able to have access and start filming them. Because the agent that we're working with now, they have 120 condominiums for over 120 condominiums for rent at a lot of different complexes. So we're going to be really pushing that because we know now from now until April is the time when a lot of our subscribers want to come out here.
Yeah.
So we really want to get out as much as what we can on the channel for you all to see of the different areas available.
Expired passport bro. Hey Cooper, your man Brooke absolutely nailed the other day. Wise card, don't leave home without it.
And there you go. Wasn't that the MasterCard theme? I think he's stolen that. Careful, you might get a copyrighted theme there. Don't leave home without it. That was a slogan from MasterCard back in the day.
Dennis L, we love the content. Hit the like button.
And thanks, Dennis. Really appreciate it. Please hit the like button if you're watching the video right now. And if you're watching it on the replay, you can also hit the like button. It really helps the channel.
Plain Dave, I'm in the Facebook group already. Use an agent, save the hassle, and they know what to do, get you squared away. True.
And they do. They know all the ins and outs. And we even have a magic agent that we use. This guy can perform miracles. And next weekend, we are going to be interviewing him on Saturday next week. So before next Saturday's live stream, we're going to be interviewing him, and that'll be coming out on the following week. And he was able to get my wife as a dependent on my retirement visa, and the same with you. And we're going to explain the whole process of what we had to do to get there, because he's the only one I've met in Thailand, in all of Thailand now, that can do this. So in our opinion, he is a miracle worker.
He got the job done. Everybody's issues can be different. In my case, I had a fiance come with me, and there's my question. And a few of the agents I talked to, oh, we don't do that. We don't handle that.
Yeah.
And yet the gentleman we did go with knew exactly what to do, told me the process. I did what he said, and the results are she's now on my visa retirement. So that's good.
Yeah. Now, what I found also in that, Brooke, is of all the agents that we went to and tried to get our wives on our retirement visa, they all turn around and say, oh, no, we only deal with it if you're married to a Thai. They didn't want to deal with it if you were married to a foreigner.
Correct.
So doing
good clarification. That's true.
Yeah, they didn't want to touch it. No. Didn't want to touch it. It's like, why? Because my wife's a Filipino.
I think they didn't have the knowledge how to do it, to be honest.
Maybe they didn't have the knowledge or whatever. But I was surprised, and we really had to do our research to find Singh that was able to do it all for us, no problem. And
Speaks fluent Thai, speaks fluent English.
Yeah.
Big benefit.
Big benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
iTruck1. I would think a homeschooling online program would be considerably less expensive than an international school.
And yeah, you can do that out here too. There are people that do that out here, the homeschooling option where you can do it online. And Darlene's kids were doing it during COVID. They were doing the homeschool. So yeah, it's not a problem to do it out here.
Mr. Anton Lucas, Cooper mentioned that I rented a house in the jungle near a waterfall across the street from the beach in Koh Phangan for 8,000 baht. My daughter moved in 10/7/23. You indicated a fear of snakes. Okay.
Yeah, I do have a fear of snakes. I absolutely terrified of snakes. And they have a lot out here in the jungle. So don't go out wandering out in the jungle without somebody with you. Always safety in numbers. Thailand doesn't have a coal system like we do back in the States, where they actually go and try and reduce the population of snakes that I know of. So when I was in Udon Thani, I'd seen king cobras. I'd seen those pit vipers and all that there, and they terrified the heck out of me.
You know this Koh Phangan, where that is?
Yeah, Koh Phangan. It's an island off the coast of Thailand. It's one of the Thai islands, and it was in the movie called The Island as well.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
So it's a pretty big tourist area that they like to go to. It's over by Koh Samui.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jersey 277 House from New Jersey. Your opinion on cost of living for family of 3 and the kid going to international school. We are a little anxious about with this big move and transitioning into new life country. Is this normal? Well, any fear of the unknown is normal, which it is. But if you do your research, 2 can live as cheap as 1. 3, you're going to be a little more because of the schooling. But we can maybe cover that topic.
That is a topic that we will be covering. And also, I'm working with the agent to show houses. People are a little bit afraid of the houses here because they're high cost. Well, what they're seeing is the pool villas. Of course, pool villas are going to be expensive. You're looking at 50,000 baht plus for a pool villa out here. But if you're just comfortable with a 3-bedroom house, 3-bedroom house in a gated community with a swimming pool and a gym and basketball court, they are very reasonable price. We can find them from 20 to 30,000 baht out here, which is very, very reasonable. That's the normal price of a 2-bedroom here for a 2-bedroom condominium. You can get a 3-bedroom house here. So if you got family and you've got kids, we found some that are out there by some of the international schools on the other side of the railway tracks, and great location. And we're going to be filming them in the next couple of days.
Robert Mac Media. Good morning. Good morning, Robert.
And good morning, Robert. Welcome to the channel. And Tonerster sends a $19.99 super thanks and says, "Good day, Coop and Brooke. I will convert my non-OA to a 10-year retirement visa in January. What documents do I need to bring from the USA before arriving in Pattaya next month? I will apply for pensioner." Converting from a non-OA, well, a non-OA is the one that you get outside of Thailand. The non-O is what you get inside Thailand. So by converting it to a 10-year visa, I think what you're talking about is going the new elite visa process. And the elite visa process is a process that I'm not aware of. I just know that you just need to put the money in and they give you the visa. So what I would suggest, Tonister, is send me an email at cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com. I will forward that to our agent and get our agent, immigration agent, to answer you directly, and he can tell you what you need. I really don't want to give you any information that may be false. because I don't know that process of doing things, and he does. He can tell you exactly how to do it, and he's helped several of our subscribers that are in America that want to go that route. He's answered their questions and actually helped them with the forms, so he's fantastic. So go ahead and email me on that, Tonster, and I'll forward your details to Sing and get him to see what he can do for you.
I'd also, Tonster, if you haven't already, subscribed to the Facebook group. That's a good question. Someone maybe has already done that.
That's thanks.
Through there, so it'd be interesting. But definitely, sign up if you haven't already.
Yeah. And Robert Mack Media says, Tommy J, hello. So it must be a friend of Tommy J's there.
Sal, there he is, Sal Aparo. Good morning, gentlemen. One thing I would say about giving your visa to the agent is print out a copy or two for yourself to carry around. Good point.
Yes, carry around, or take a picture on your camera.
Yeah.
Just in case you're stopped by police or immigration. They do random checks out here, and they don't target anybody in particular. They just stop everybody on the road and just check. And yeah, if you got a picture on your phone or a paper copy, they're fine with that. 10 seconds, just show it to them. Okay, you're good. Thank you. On you go. They don't harass you, and they're very polite.
JJ Idaho, hello to everyone.
And hello, JJ, and welcome back to the live stream, brother.
Louis Cabo, Big Mac. The Music Sanctuary. Having watched a lot of condo videos in Thailand, do they come furnished like most videos? As a single person, would be great to rent a furnished condo long term. If not, is it costly to furnish?
Okay, I have yet, and I've filmed probably 20 condominiums. And we've also looked at 30 different condominiums, Brooke and I, before we found this one. So a total of 50. I have yet to find one that was unfurnished. So you're really not going to have that problem. Most, I'd say 99.9% of them are completely furnished, unless you're planning on buying and it's a new development. Then you may have to furnish it yourself. But for rentals, not an issue. Not an issue. And if you wanted to buy furniture out here, it's a very reasonable priced. I bought a Lazy Boy sofa from Bangkok, and they have a factory that makes them here. They got factories that make beds, mattresses, all that. You can get anything you want here in Thailand, furniture-wise. And it's great to buy local because then you don't have to pay the import fees.
You can basically, like the small stuff, you can go to places like Index, Lotus, even, Big C, and get the small little appliances and the little, drying racks and all that. The big stuff, and Cooper did get, I consider a big purchase being a, two-sided Lazy Boy, as well as that Sealy Posturepedic mattress. And the good news, you can find those type of products here. Price-wise, they're going to be somewhat similar to the Western prices. Now, I was in the mattress business as well as, furniture, but with the mattresses here, I remember they had the big sale program at the Festival Mall, Sealy Posturepedic, down, 50% off at 69,000 baht. And, I said, hey, I'm looking for a Lazy Boy, which you didn't have at the time, but what would this mattress be? And the more I kind of looked at him and hummed and hawed, the lower the price went. And he ended up at 44,000. And I still think I could have got a better deal on a $69,000, supposed sale price. So, yeah. But they do
$69,000?
No, baht.
For a mattress?
Baht. Everything's priced in baht.
Is your name Trump?
Everything's priced in baht.
Oh my God.
The other good thing you'll find here is they do deliver. It's very reasonable. 500 baht for most cases or less to get it delivered. And they do everything. They'll set it up, put it in. So that was kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, they do. Excellent customer service out here. They deliver, set it up, install it. Not a problem.
Sharpie's Adventures. Hey, Cooper.
And hello, Sharpie's Adventure. Welcome to the channel.
You new? Yeah, he's new. Isn't he?
He's new, and thank you for joining us. Really, really appreciate it.
JJ Idaho, if my wife and I are both above 50, do I still add her as spouse as well as my 14-year-old for the retirement visa? Or does she do her own retirement visa and my son a student visa?
Okay, here's the deal, JJ. If your wife and you are both over 50, you cannot put her as a spouse. You both will have your own independent retirement visa. If she's under 50, you can put her as a spouse. As for your 14-year-old, your 14-year-old does not require an education visa until they hit 16. So they can stay here visa free up to the age of 16 with their parents. And it's not required for a visa for them. Once they hit 16, you then have to get them an education visa or dependent visa. Put them on your retirement visa. Another great way of doing it.
Gator Jake. Hey there at Tommy J, at Robert MacMedia, at Louis Cabo. He's giving a shout out to his buddies.
He's giving a shout out to his buddies, and he's a new one on here. So Gator Jake, thank you for joining us. And he must have been recommended by those 3 people he mentioned. Thank you for
Robert MacMedia, Louis Cabo. Hello.
There you go, friends.
Robert MacMedia, Gator Jake. Jay Easy, good morning, afternoon, good evening, everyone.
And good morning to you, Jay Easy, and thank you for joining us, brother.
Jay Easy.
They're all friends.
They're all buddies.
They're all
coming
together.
They're all coming together. Darlene, Index Living is on clearance sale right now, up to 80% off. Wow.
Wow. And that is a great place to go for shopping. They can get all your bedding, your mattresses, your pillows, your cutlery, your pots and pans. They got lots and lots there on offer.
I'm going right after this live stream.
80% sale. I think that's my wife giving me a hint. She wants to go.
Yeah. Tonester, FYI, I got the Nano visa in Makati, and the LTR is not elite, but long-term resident visa has 4 categories.
Yes.
Pensioner is one of the 4. I will email you and thanks.
And you're very welcome. Yeah, email us and put as much detail in there as you can. I'll forward it to Sting. He really looks after us, and he's helped a bunch of my subscribers. So big respect to Sing, and you'll be seeing him in a video, not this week, but the following week.
The Music Sanctuary. Brooke, very important question. Where do you watch Stanley Cup playoffs there? Oiler fan here. Oh, you poor fellow being an Oiler fan. I would say I do watch the NFL. So I do it through an app called DAZN, Days. And it's a monthly subscription cost, but it works fine. And I'm able to get the NFL games. Now, as far as I would look at that app and see if they do offer the NHL. But I'm sure, Cooper, with that box you mentioned, you can probably get it. Though.
Now, what I do is I pay an annual subscription to an app called IPTV. You can put it directly on the TV. You can put it on a Fire Stick. You can put it on an Android smart box, like I've done. And the annual fee for that was under $100. And it's got all the channels that I could want on there. It's got all the different sports channels from around the world, even the pay-per-view on there. You don't pay any extra for. And even the Canadian sports channels. I think Brooke came over here. I showed him there was over 200 channels from Canada. And he said, I didn't know Canada had that many channels. But yeah, they've got it here. And you'll be able to watch your live sporting events on there.
And Timmy, listen, I know you're an Oiler fan, but the only thing worse than that's a Leaf fan, which I am. So don't feel bad. Edretz, hey guys, great work on my way in a few weeks. Wise card loaded, good. Have either of you been to Nakhon Phanom? I'm taking a side trip looking for tips.
Nope, I haven't been there yet. We've been through there to go to Laos. Remember when we went over to Laos to do the visa run for the girls? We went through there. Remember the airport where we landed?
Yeah.
That was there.
That's that place. Okay.
Yeah, that's there. But we didn't actually stop, so I don't know much about the place. And my wife says children under 16-year-old are visa-free, no penalties. And she's absolutely right. She asked the immigration agent, and she's got some Filipino people that are out here that are on a different Facebook group only for Filipinos. And they're giving a lot of friendly advice and helping in that subject too. And we know some Filipino school teachers here as well.
JJ Idaho. So we have to fund both retirement visa. Oh, I think he's referring to him and his wife were over 50.
Yes.
Yeah.
But JJ, come on the Facebook group. You're asking delicate questions that we cannot answer on this YouTube channel. Okay. that's all I can say on there. Don't take it in a bad way what I said about the both retirement visas. You come on the group, you'll get the answers, and you will be very happy. Trust me. That's all I can say on YouTube.
Willie Shoemaker. Hello, guys. Willie and Burnett over in the Philippines. We are looking to come over and visit in the next week or so. I like your area. Any condos available for rent for 1 month?
Okay, send us an email, Willie. We'll shoot it over to the agent, and she's aware of what's available in the area, as they have over 120 condos here that she represents, and she can help you out. So send us an email. Let us know with your dates when you're coming, and how long you want to rent for, and what you're looking for, low rise, high rise, in this area, and she can sort you out. No problem. Just email us down below at cooperthaiadventure@gmail.com, and we'll forward it on to her.
Willie, you might want to stay longer in 30 days.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Scott Richmond. Hi, guys. Can you explain what I'm hearing on videos about condos being shown that are foreign owned and condos where the owner will do 50-50 transfer? I'm a bit confused.
Okay, Scott. Yeah, not a problem, brother. If you're interested in buying a condo, okay, the first thing that you're going to want to know is it foreign owned? Because as a foreigner, we can only own 49% of a condo complex as a whole. Thais own the 51% of the condo complex. So you own your own condo, like this one here, the one that we're in, 1 bedroom. You could buy this condo here. It is in foreign ownership, and you're completely within the law. If it's in Thai ownership and you buy it, you're breaking the law, because you'd have to set up a Thai company, and it's a lot of red tape there. Setting up a Thai company itself is not breaking the law, but it's not entirely yours, because you have to have Thai directors, and they are majority shareholders, and you're the minority. So I would just not do that. I wouldn't even risk it. So we always ask when we film the condos, are they foreign owned? Are they part of the foreign ownership program? So our subscribers know straight off the bat. The 50-50 transfer fee is when you're transferring a title from one person to another. There's a fee. It's not a lot. It varies from complex to complex. It's like a couple $100, and that's split between you, the new buyer, and the old buyer. So they pay half the transfer fee, you pay the other half, and that's how it works. Hope you understand, Scott.
I think, Scotty, too, in the situation, like in our complex here, apparently, and there's hundreds of units. All the foreign ownership are sold out. The ones that aren't sold are only available to Thais.
Yes.
And, for some reason, they're not filling it up.
Well, why would Thais buy a condo
when
they can buy a house?
There's so many being built and available.
Less. Yeah, for less. It doesn't make sense. So a lot of those sit empty, and what they do is the developers themselves will rent them out to foreigners, because the developers are Thai. They can do that, and it's completely legal. So that's how we're able to find so many condominiums, as we go direct to the developers.
Jackie Seba. Who the heck?
That sounds like your wife.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, Mr. Schneider and Cooper.
And good morning, Mrs. Schneider. And welcome to the channel. She needs to change her name from Jackie Sheba. She needs to update that, as she is now married. Got married 2 weeks ago, and that should be updated to Schneider.
Ate Lynn. Wow. Hoping that we can still grab for the 80% sale for bed topper.
There you go. Of October, the sale. So you're going to be here in 8 days. So, yep, you'll be here for it.
Jersey 277 House. Brooke and Cooper. How hard was the decision to move to a new country? How long did you plan before the final move? We are a big fan of yours, and you are paving the path for us more than you know.
Okay. I was already working overseas. As for Brooke, he was in Canada, and he was looking to retire. He was going down to Florida every so often, as he had a little place in Florida that he bought, and He wanted to see the other side of the world, see Asia. He'd heard a lot of good things about it. One of his best friends, he told me the story, said, hey, you want to look at going to Thailand or the Philippines? And he started watching YouTube, and that's how he decided to make the big leap. Came over to the Philippines, became a neighbor of mine and a best friend of mine. And then we decided to go to Thailand because I'd lived there before, and I was explaining to him how it's cheaper, even cheaper than the Philippines in a lot of respects. And it was so modern. And we watched some YouTube videos. He said, I'm sold. Let's go. That was pretty much how it happened.
In my case, it wasn't mainly a financial decision initially. Initially, it was I wanted to be with someone. And what I was experiencing in the West through 2 marriages that did not work, and then pursuing some dating sites and that, I didn't feel I was meeting the right type of person. And I remember still sitting at a Panera Bread in Florida one day, and I told my buddy, Jesus, I can't meet anybody here that, similar values and what I'm looking for. He says, well, hey, go to Asia, go to the Philippines, Thailand, and I was a little nervous, but the more videos, the more research I started doing, I said, yeah, I think I can take a chance there. And, so the downside risk is, hey, you go there, you don't like it, you don't meet anyone, well, you come back. Well, there's no loss in that. So I did go there, and boy, was I impressed. And luckily, I met my wife, Jackie, there, and boy, I've never been happier in a relationship than I am with her. While being there, I realized, you know what? It's cheaper. It's similar to Florida for the weather and it's a lot less costly, a lot more affordable.
Oh, yeah.
And then with Coop there, he says, come on to Thailand. You're going to love it even more. And he was absolutely right. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Yep. The Music Sanctuary. I didn't want to rub it in, Brooke, being from Ontario.
Good one.
Yeah. Like oh, the Leafs. You know what? I remember when the Leafs won the last cup. I watched that game. And, what's happened since then, but it's, yeah.
Yeah. And my wife says JJ Idaho or message us privately. There you go. Another option.
At Thailand. Wow. Hoping that we still can grab 80% sale for, I think we already had that one.
Yeah. Maybe they typed it twice. JJ Idaho. Thank you.
Robert MacMedia, new subscriber to your channel, Cooper.
Thank you, Robert. Much appreciated. Seems like you know quite a few on the channel already. So plus. Thank you.
Matt G. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm curious to know about your professions before you retired. Would you be willing to share? Absolutely.
Sure, no problem there. Okay, I was in the U.S. Army and did 4 years in Iraq during the war. And I got picked up by Halliburton as a defense contractor and spent quite a few years in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Kuwait before I got discharged on medical. So I am on medical disability, and that's what I'll be on until I can get my Social Security. What about you, Brooke?
I was in the furniture business. I started owning with one store, opened it, and I did fairly well and realized. So I ended up having 5 stores in Southern Ontario, and Hamilton, Stratford, 2 in Guelph, and Milton. Sorry. So, and it was a good profession. I was in the good years, I would say. I was there when the China stuff started coming into the furniture business, and I had done my stint. I won the game, I call it. And I said, okay, let the rest of the young guys deal with all the China garbage. So that was my profession.
Yeah, furniture business.
Tommy Lee. Hi, Cooper. Looking good. Hi, Brooke. Just you look okay.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. And son always looks better than dad. So there you go.
Tommy the Tominator. I'll see you when you get here.
Thank you for the compliment. You made my day.
Oh, man. Tommy Lee. Hi, Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
You had to put that up twice.
Yeah, he's put it up twice.
Oh, yeah.
He says, great series on your condo. He says, hi, Cooper. Looking good. Hi, Brooke. You look okay. Laughing out loud. Great series on your condo. And thank you for that, Tommy. Glad you're enjoying it, brother.
Next. Gator Jake, new subscriber here too at Robert MacMedia, recommended by a Tommy J. Well, there you go.
And thank you, Jake. Great. Really appreciated. And thank you, Tommy J, for recommending him to the channel. That's how our channel is growing. People are posting on their social media. Hey, watch Cooper's Thai Adventures. They're showing it like it really is in Thailand, and they're you know, they're really out to help people and do everything they can to give back to the community.
Tell your family and friends about the channel. I told the kids, and they're all watching it. I told some buddies, you know, Robert in Florida and Glenn in Fergus, and they're all watching it because whether they're coming or not, but they want to see, hey, what's going on? What's this all about?
Yeah.
And, you know, your friends and family, you might be here, and it's great. They know where you're going and what you're getting into.
Yeah, and there's Nung. Hi, watching. Nung is our agent, the one that we use, and she speaks fluent English, reading and writing as well. She is a Thai, and she's the one that's showing us all the condos and going that extra mile for our subscribers. And fantastic. Thank you, Nung, for coming on to join us. There you go. She even watched our live stream.
Robert McMedia, Jay Easy. Hello, brother. Dennis L. I watched the motorcycle video. They had a few Honda ADV bikes there. That's the one I'm looking for. Thanks for the video.
And you're very welcome. That was several weeks ago when we made that. Probably about a month ago when we made the video on the bike store where I bought my bike from. And you were actually there when I bought the bike. So yeah, they got the Honda ADVs there, the 350s, and they got the Yamaha X-Mac 300, which I actually love. I did look at both the 350 and the 300 and compared the Yamaha and the Honda. For me, there was one major difference to the reason why I chose the X-Max, the Yamaha, over the Honda. Well, two actually. The one under the seat of the Honda ADV, you couldn't fit two helmets. You could only fit one. Under the seat of the Yamaha, you could actually fit two full-face helmets on there, so there was lots of storage room. The second reason was on the Yamaha, it had the GPS screen on their LED GPS screen. I thought that was fantastic rather than having my phone on a holder, trying to look at my phone while I'm driving to see where to go on the long drives. On the Yamaha, it was just there, right there in display, easy when I'm driving. I'm looking ahead and I could see the display clearly in front of me, turn left, turn right, or whatever. So it was, those were the two main reasons that Yamaha sold me. If the X-Max, the Honda ADV had those features, I would have gone for that, but it didn't. So
I'm looking.
But they were both very close in price. There was only like $30 to $60 difference in the price for the two.
Bingo.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the big show in March.
Yeah, we're going to
Bangkok,
the bike and car show in March on the expo.
Jay Easy at RMAC, another shout out. Darlene G, Dennis L, I am so in love with Honda ADV too. Good bike. Wow.
Yeah, Darlene liked it. But she agreed with the seats and the mapping system on there on the Yamaha that just took it over the edge for us.
Big Dog Damon, Cooper's awesome.
And thank you, Damon. Really appreciate it, brother.
Team Siva Vlog, shout out both of you from the Philippines.
And that is Jackie's family.
Yeah.
The Siva family. Thank you very much.
Tommy J, hi Nong, thanks for all you do.
And thank you, Tommy. Nong is fantastic. She is absolutely a fantastic agent. She's helped so many people on here that it's unbelievable. You all email me, I forward it on to her, and follow up to make sure that she's replying to your emails and that you're happy. Any questions I can step in and help answer. I'm more than happy to do so.
Dennis L, do you guys think you may collaborate with other YouTubers? Good idea.
That might be something that happens. I did get a shout out from BB. He was wearing one of my t-shirts. He's one of my subscribers here. He went to a meet and greet with another YouTuber and had my shirt on, and he was part of the show and said that you should meet Cooper. He's a good friend of mine and also a YouTuber here, and he's doing a lot on building a community. And he said he'd like to meet us. So I reached out. I sent him a comment and said, thank you for the shout out on the channel. Maybe one day we can meet. He said, let's do it. Let's make it happen. I sent him an email. Haven't got a reply yet. I sent him the email 4 days ago. I don't even know he's seen it. We'll see. We'll see.
Lad Lester, do you need a motorcycle license if you get an electric scooter?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know the answer to it. I don't know. I will ask. I will definitely ask, and I'll do an update this time next week and let you know what I was able to find out. I can ask. That's not a problem.
Do you recall in the Philippines if you needed a scooter license for the?
I know for the electric mobility scooters, you didn't need a license for, and the EV bikes, they call them, even though they're four wheels with a canopy on them, you didn't need a license for them either in Philippines. But in Thailand, it may be different rules.
Yeah, I'm starting to see more of those.
I'm seeing a lot of
them.
A lot of them. The mobility scooters out here now.
Toby Woods, good morning. You all have a good day.
And thank you, Toby. You too, brother.
Paul Murphy, hoping to move over next year, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told it is best to learn to read Thai before I move from UK. Good luck with that. Any ideas of where I should look for help?
You don't reading Thai. That is going to be a serious headache, as they don't use the alphabet that we do, A to Z. They have a completely different alphabet and a lot more syllables than we have. So you don't need to. With today's technology, you can use your phone, Google Translate. You can talk into it, push a button, it talks in Thai to them. They push the same button, talk in Thai, and it comes out in English to you. It's not a need anymore. It really isn't. 10 years ago, I would have said maybe. Today's day and age, nah, it's just so easy with that. And here in the Jomtien Pattaya area, most Thais speak English anyways. It's a retirement community, and there's more foreigners here than there are Thais. So the Thais are learning the language, the English language, and it is just so helpful. And they're great and friendly people. I don't think you're going to have a problem, Paul. I don't know where you heard that, but maybe in the rural areas in Thailand, it may be beneficial to learn the Thai language, but out here, nah. There's just so many people that speak it, and then you got the Google Translator app that is an added bonus.
I think it'd be very hard to learn to read it. A lot easier to learn to speak it.
So. Yeah.
Scott Richmond, regarding purchasing or renting a condo. For those that would sell their existing home, you would usually have to invest the equity into another home or pay a high tax rate. What would you do? Well, that's only specific to certain countries, Scotty. In Canada, you actually can sell your home and it's totally tax-free.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's a good thing for Canadians. I'm pretty sure in the States, you're referring to there where you would have to invest the equity, or I don't know if it's a capital gain on the proceeds or whatever. But yeah, talk to your accountant, get an idea what would be involved there.
There you go. That's my money export, Mr. Brooke. So,
and Australia, yeah. I don't know, and UK, I don't know, but at least in Canada, it's tax-free proceeds.
Oh wow, it's great news.
About the only thing, by the way, that's tax-free in Canada.
And there's Nung at Jersey 277 International Schools, the Regent International School, MIT, Terrapatna International School, Rugby International School, etc. So she's answering this question. There are quite a few schools, and she's named 4 of them right off the bat for you.
Hopefully they've got some websites. You get more information there.
Yeah.
Matthew Barton, hello from Michigan, USA.
And welcome, Matthew. Great to have you on here.
Tom Yum Matt, how far is the bot bus from your condo? Thanks.
About 15 minutes. 15-minute walk. And you're
if
right
that,
there. If that. Yeah, because from here, it's about a 8-minute walk to Rumpole Market.
Yep.
And just across Second Road, you're on the Beach Road. And that's where you get the Bob bus. So about another 7 minutes. 15 minutes
that
max.
Road, I think, takes you right up to the malls.
It does. It takes you all the way
Festival
up to Festival and Terminal
21
and Pattaya. So very, very good location.
The Music Sanctuary. I've decided when I come over, I'm coming over. No test drive. 1 first-class ticket from Vancouver. I lived in Germany for 6 years, straight in the military. I can do this.
You are correct. You can do it. And come on over. It'd be great to have you in the group. We'll do everything we can to help you once you get here, get settled in, show you where a few things are. And there's also quite a lot of subscribers out here already. And we have the Facebook page where we post all the events and people can share their contacts with you there. And so many of them have already made friends and don't rely on us at all. They're like, oh, Cooper, we're good. We're going out with so-and-so. We're going out with so-and-so. And they're having a great time. Great time.
He'll need a throwaway ticket.
Yes, you will need a throwaway ticket. So get the one-way ticket.
Yeah.
Bangkok and get an onward
Hong
ticket.
Kong or something.
Within so that it's within the 30 days before your visa on arrival expires. So that way you're completely legal. When you come into immigration, you can say, look, I'm flying on to Laos, or I'm flying on to Cambodia or Vietnam, Malaysia, anywhere nearby. You can buy them all day long on the internet. We posted on a Facebook group a site to buy these. You can buy them for less than $50 US, and it just covers you. So when you come into the country on a single entry, in other words, you're coming from your country without a return ticket, you're satisfying immigration that you're going to be leaving the country within 30 days. You have to do that even if you're coming here to retire. So it's one of the requirements.
Team Siva, when talking about motorcycle, for me, Yamaha is for power and Honda is for fuel savings. Well, that's good. Yeah, good to know.
And the Yamaha is actually quicker than the Honda, and even beats it at top speed, even though the Honda is a 50.
Yeah, but you got a 300. I got a 160.
Yeah, I got a 300, but the Honda is a 350, and it beats it.
Dennis L., with that information, I'll look more into the Yamaha Max X Max.
Yeah, I swear by it. It's an excellent bike. Excellent bike. It's the next gen.
Tommy J., I subbed to Greeny when he was at 150 subs. Great guy.
And Greeny is a good guy. Yeah. That is who I was referring to. I've watched his channel for a long time. He's a great guy, and I'd really hope to meet him one day in person and talk to him. There's quite a lot I'd like to pick his brain about, and I'm sure he'd like to pick my brain too. So I think we get along great, and hopefully it happens. I sent him an email. Just maybe you want to send him a reminder, Tommy, and say, hey, Cooper sent you an email. And see if we can hook up and we can maybe interview each other. He can interview me for his channel. I can interview him for my channel.
Nong again. Electric, go ahead.
Electric bike, car, yes. License as same as bikes. Cars, riding, driver's license. There you go. She's Thai. She knows. So straight from Nung. She's been in the business for quite a few years. And that's her answer. Yes, it is required for electric car or a bike. You still need a driver's license.
Not hard to get.
Not hard to get. Very easy. You can get it inside Thailand or outside.
Alvaro Gamares. Hello, Cooper. Congratulations. Nice videos about pet-friendly condos.
And good. You're more than welcome. And thank you for watching the videos, Alvaro. Very much appreciated. And this is the first time I've seen one of your comments. So thank you for coming on to the live stream.
Paul Murphy. Ooh, now that sounds good advice. Cheers, boys. See you for a beer next year.
And there you go. We'll have a game of pool, and we'll have a couple beers together and have a great laugh.
Heineken. Jersey 277 House. Thank you, Nong Sumnat, for sharing the list of good international schools. I didn't know that we have so many choices. Thank you so much.
Yep, there are quite a few. Yep. And Nung at Claude, now condo at Riviera, having big bike parking separate from scooter parking. Good, isn't it? Yes, it is. That they have separate parking from the scooters for the big bikes, so they have more room to get in and out.
Jim Collis, Australia, own home tax free as well. So in Australia, apparently you can sell your home and it's tax free. So that's good to know there too. Yeah,
that's good.
GIF 24 GT. Do you think that bot buses will eventually serve the dark side if someone prefers to find cheaper housing there? And do the bot buses currently serve areas south of Jomtien, north of Pattaya?
There you go. That's an answer for Nung. Nung, if you're listening, see if you can answer that question. She knows the area a lot better than I do, as she's lived here for quite a few years. So are there any bot buses on the dark side, and are they going to be serving Jomtien north of Pattaya? Mark Schaefer, is there a mall close by where you live? We have an outlet just up the road here, not very far from us, and also we can get on the bot bus and go down to Festival Mall or Terminal 21 Mall, and they're like 15-minute ride away. They're not that far. So, yep, everything's pretty close. Jomtien is actually a suburb of Pattaya, so we're on the south side, and Pattaya is on the north side. And it's really easy to get back and forth between the two. We're very, very close. It's only 2 miles away. There you go. Nung answers, GIF24. Bolt, Grab, it's cheaper than Bot Bus or Bike Taxi, just loading app Bolt. No, Bot Bus is actually the cheapest route. And because it's only 10 baht to get across. But yeah, if you're on the dark side, you can get a Bolt. She's absolutely right in that respect. You can get a Bolt from the dark side over to anywhere in Pattaya. It's an app like Uber. It's really easy to use, and it's extremely cheap. It is only a couple of dollars each way.
Robert MacMedia, my wife's Vietnamese, which allows me to have a 5-year visa book with 6 months on entry, which makes me travel back and forth from Vietnam to Thailand. Greenie is a good person.
Yeah. And I agree. He is. Hopefully one day we can meet, and it'd be great.
HG, hi Cooper, Brooke, Darlene, and Jackie. Really loving the channel. Hoping to come out there during the summer next year. Love all the valuable information you all are sharing. Thanks.
And you're very welcome, and thank you. We look forward to seeing you in the summer. Keep staying in touch.
Lad Lester, I'm an avid dart player here in Texas. Is there good dart scene there? Thanks, Nong, on Electric Bike Answer.
Yes, there is. They have the pool league out here. You also have several British pubs with the dart boards there. Some of the Australian pubs also have the dart board. And I think there's actually dart leagues here. If there's pool leagues, I'm sure there's dart leagues, as it's very popular.
Matthew Barton, would $2,000 a month be a safe income to live out there? I'm assuming you mean U.S. That'd be fine for Canadian. It would be fine for U.S. Australian might be a little less, obviously, but still should be okay.
That'd still be about $1,500 US dollars, $1,400 thereabouts. Yeah. But yeah, that's a fantastic amount to come out here with. If you're single or even as a couple, as Brooke and his wife spend only $1,700 a month for all their bills, and they're living a good life.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of it's on your lifestyle, your accommodation choices, your transportation choices. Are you partying? Are you drinking? You know what I mean? A lot of that's lifestyle choices, but that your figure for a normal, when you're retired, typically you're not out partying. I'm not. Yeah, you can live quite easily on that.
Oh, yeah.
Sal again. I'm not sure, but I heard electric bikes that have pedals don't need licenses, but electric motorcycles definitely do. Oh, that might be something looking into.
Yeah, thank you for that, Sal. Well, we'll definitely look into it.
GIF24 GT, are Thai cooking classes expensive if you want an education visa for 1 year? Now, there's an idea.
Yeah, you can do a culinary class here. There are some that are endorsed by immigration. As for the prices, I'm not sure, but I don't think it's a lot compared to what we pay in the West. It's going to be a fraction of that price. I'm hoping that in the future I can make some videos about these things. That go to a Muay Thai school, go to an education school, go to a scuba diving school, and so forth, and even try a culinary school and see what the prices are for options for those of you that want to come that route.
The Music Sanctuary. Brooke, do you know if Canadian international driving licenses that I can obtain here from a licensing registration office are accepted there? Are the classes similar to ours, class 1, class 4? Yes, you can get, like I went to CAA in Canada and got the international driving permit. It's good for a year, but I think once you're here, the Thais prefer you to get your licenses here rather quickly.
Yeah, they do. And they give you sort of like a 30-day grace period to get your license, which is fine. It only takes 1 day to transfer your foreign license onto a Thai one.
And they do have, here you need 2 licenses. So if you're going to drive scooters, you need a license for that. If you're going to drive a car, you need a license for that. So I've actually got 2 separate licenses.
Yeah.
And
they don't put them both on one license.
They don't.
Here.
Not
give
like
you
Canada
separate.
does. So,
but also you cannot drive a truck here. You can only drive a motorbike or car. 18-wheeler or buses only are allowed to be driven by Thais, so they won't allow you that. But if it's a pickup truck, no problem.
Willie Shoemaker, have you made a video about converting a 2-scooter to a trike? I heard you mention it on an earlier video. I have a bit of mobility issues, so a 2-wheeler is out. I don't like the e-trikes.
And no, I haven't made a video about it yet, but it is something that's in the pipeline. We got a list of videos that we need to be making that people have emailed us about. I've got a separate folder that I keep it all in, and there's quite a lot of stuff on there that we got to make, and that is on the list. So we will be getting into it. There is a shop out here that converts the 2-wheelers into 3-wheelers to make it easy for people with mobility issues. And I just need to get time to get over there and see about making an interview with them and going over it. I just don't know if the person speaks English or not. That may be something that I work with on Nung. She may be able to work as an intermediary and translator on that. We'll see what we can do, Willie.
Tom York at Gift24GT. Go to Google and search bot bus route. It will bring up the whole route as it is now.
Oh, there you go. Great. Yeah. And we do also have a link on our Facebook channel there with the bot route. I just don't know it by head. So if you want to go on there, Tom, just hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, come on over to the Facebook group. You'll see it there at the bottom, Cooper's Thai Adventure Community on the banner going across. Come over and join it, and you'll find the link there of the routes where the bot buses go.
Willie Shoemaker, number wheel. Shout out. Gift24GT. Thanks, Nong. Thanks, Tony, for the replies.
And that's the one thing that's great about this channel. We get so many people helping out, and it's fantastic. We love it. JJ Idaho says, trying to get our house ready to sell. Excited but stressed. Not excited about U.S. taxes, and who can be? I'm not excited about them either.
Phil T, good morning all. Question, is it better to exchange money in home country or bring cash from Oz, or convert all cash to baht in Thailand, or bring a mix of currency for my short stay? Thanks. Well, Phil, what I would do is if you haven't already, set up a Wise account or something similar, but definitely Wise is what I recommend. Do that in your home country, get them to send you the debit card. And that'll work like an ATM card anywhere you go travel to, including Thailand. And then when you get here, set up your Thai bank account as soon as you can. That's good. I would say, as far as converting, I would always bring a little bit of cash. They prefer US dollars here, at least for the best rate, if that's possible. But I would start loading the Wise card. I know some of the subscribers are doing that, which is good. You can actually leave it in Oz in the jar on Wise, or you can transfer it right to the bot on Wise. So you've actually got some bots sitting here. And, when you get here, you can simply use your Wise card to pull out bot from the ATM machine. So until you get your bank account open, and then you just pull it out of your bank account. So, but yeah, that's probably the simplest. Have a bit of backup in currency with you. Have some bot, at least on Wise, so that you've got access should you need it. And when you get to the airport, you'll probably just go and exchange some to have some walk around money while you're there.
And to touch on that a little bit further, Phil, you can bring up to 20,000 US dollars into Thailand. That's the maximum you can bring into Thailand. To exchange your currency from your currency into Thai baht, whatever your currency is, brother, you're going to get a lot better rate here in Thailand than you will there, as Thailand wants to buy the foreign currency, and in your country they may not want the Thai baht. So you're always going to get a better rate when you fly to the country after the airport. The best place to exchange your currency here is TT Exchange. They're one of the best. If you don't have the Wise card, that could be another option, or you can do both, Wise card and take some currency out here. I never exchange at the airport. I never exchange in my home country. I have always exchanged inside wherever I'm going to in their country, because I find that you get a better rate.
You can bring Aussie dollars here and you'll be able to exchange it. The reason I brought US is I had a US bank account, and I, through the research realized, you're going to get your best rate, strongest currency with the US. But
yeah.
Tom P, a few people still need to hit that like button.
And yes, please. If you're on here, please hit.
Who's missing that like button?
Report it to us, Tom. Who didn't hit it? We'll let you be the channel police.
Ed, y'all still going? It's late. Get some sleep. Well, it's morning here.
Got a couple questions left to answer before we sign off.
Gift24GT, do that's eyes light up when you start speaking Thai to them? Have you ever been invited to their homes for a visit?
Yes, I have many times been invited to Thai homes for a visit. And it's fantastic when they do that. They have the karaoke at the house, and they have they like to do the barbecue at the home. Really, really great people. And they love it. If you can speak a little bit of Thai, it goes a long way. It really does.
GIF again.
That
same one. Yep.
Hold on one second. Coming up.
GIF. Do you have to worry about sharks, jellyfish, or Portuguese man-o-war when swimming at the beaches?
Sharks and Portuguese man-o-war, no. They do get jellyfish out here from time to time in the different seasons, but they do have the yellow buoy system in the water. Swim in that area because they have the nets that go down, and it protects you from getting stung by jellyfish.
I pretty well stick to the pools here at the complex, and I haven't seen any of those in the pool.
No, I've seen a sperm whale right there.
Nong again. Go ahead.
GIF24. As I'm Thai, if Thai meet foreigners, as we call Farang, who speak Thai, they are welcome you in our home immediately, laughing out loud. And that's true. They are very friendly people, the Thais. And the final one is from Black Ops. Great live stream. Got to go off to the zoo and have a great day out at the zoo. And that's it for the channel today. We're at 1 hour 38 minutes. We've answered everybody's questions in the live stream, so we're going to wrap it up. And until Saturday night with mine and Darlene's live stream, take care, all of you. Thank you so much for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures and all the support and love that you're giving the channel, the community, and also on the Facebook group. We really, really appreciate it. We can't wait to meet all of you in person. Our time is always going to be free. Thank you for all those that have emailed me in private. Thank you for everybody that's joined the Facebook group. And thank you to you for coming on to the live stream. It is really, really appreciated. God bless you all. Thank you so much. And say a couple goodbyes. Dave, great live stream as usual. Thanks to you both, and Darlene too. Thank you, Dave. And Tommy, see you. Great stream. And thank you, Tommy. Gator Jake, thank you, brother. Much appreciated. At Jay Easy, thumbs up. And thank you, too. And Tom PE, looking forward to tomorrow's video. And thank you, Tom. We got some more great videos to show you this week. And Tom York, good night, all. And give you a sneak peek for tomorrow's video. It is the Sanctuary of Truth. We were at the Sanctuary of Truth. So it's not a condo video. We were at the Sanctuary of Truth, which is a 400-year-old temple here in Thailand, built entirely out of wood with no nails, just the joist that they use, the wooden joist. That is tomorrow's video, and it is a fantastic place. Absolutely beautiful. I'd recommend anybody to go there, whether you're going to live here or come here as a tourist. That is absolutely amazing. 400 years old, the biggest wooden temple in all of Thailand. And last one, Nung, GIF24, jellyfishes just not swimming when it's raining, because that's when the jellyfish come out, by the way. Sharks not in our Thai Gulf, Pattaya beachside. Nope, they're not in the Gulf. You don't have a problem here and Thai golf with sharks. So thank you all. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures and watching Mr. Brooke Schneider here for his Money Matters segment on Sunday and our joint segment here on Wednesday, every Wednesday for our live stream. God bless you all. Take care.
Come to Thailand and retire.
And Brooke.
Night-night.